Hello, everybody, and happy November. That's right, no more Halloween. That was yesterday. Today, a new day, a new month. Welcome to the month of November, and guess what? It is the last full month for EIF in the year of 2016. Hard to believe the times have already been flying by, but they continue to do so. As always, your host, EIF owner Carney, welcoming you guys back into the EIF network now. If you don't recognize the face of the characters, recognize the gamer tags: Beatdown, Porter, Emo for Live, aka Aaron, Porter, aka Tripod, and Beatdown, aka, well, the Beatdown, right? Anyway, these three superstars back in August had a triple threat against each other where the winner would get an opportunity into the Fatal 4-Way, traditional Fatal 4-Way, for the Undisputed World Championship at SummerSlam. Aaron would go on to win that triple threat match but fall short at SummerSlam. Now we're redoing that match. The difference is the winner of this will get their one-on-one opportunity. So they're not going to have anybody to blame but themselves, because the winner of tonight's match will face off against Hybrid Maniac next week right back here, not only in EIF, but on Twitch, on the EIF network for ED 300, the 300th episode of EIF Extreme Distortion, our second longest running weekly show in the history of Extreme International Fighting's near decade-long existence. And it's going to be an opportunity that's presented to these three superstars here tonight. We may end up, depending on our time, have a bonus match for you guys. If not, that's okay too. And of course, we thank you for tuning in and hope that you guys were here last night where we had a couple of matches broadcasted for you. As we just await, we hear the crowd. Hopefully this isn't one of those cases. Somebody might have. We might have to remake it. It is ED though, so. Oh, well then Tripod, you gotta have a attire without custom logos. It's an EIF rule, dude. Yeah, it's an EIF rule. So the match may end up being a little bit more delayed than planned. No. Alright, then you can't have the match, and I'm not giving you a world title opportunity for the rest of the year. Yes, you have. You had time to make this one. Alright guys, so unfortunately, by way of lack of preparation from our head website administrator himself, Tripod, we don't know what's going on with this match. We just have to wait until somebody either crashes their game or something. It's obviously not going to load in. It's definitely not going to load in. I mean, it still hasn't, so that's how I view it. Like, well, Aaron crashed his game. I still haven't seen anything come up on my screen. Yes, Jolton. Yeah. No, I just did one. Just did one. Has anybody else crashed? Oh, there we go. Alright, so finally we are out of that. Let's go ahead and we'll see. Tripod is unprepared. So it's going to be a one-on-one now between Aaron and Beatdown. The winner will face Hybrid next week. I know you didn't want it, and that's why you did it. And I am going to make sure now that I make it hell hard for you to get another opportunity this year. Because you're ignorant, and you should have been ready. Oh, well, one 2. Wait, what? Okay, dude. Yeah, no. I honestly, though, I can take back my IOUs if you continue this. Okay, just get it done. Get it done. Yeah, I would reimburse you. I don't care. I'd rather do that than keep you as a main eventer when you're impersonating. You're a jobber impersonating a main eventer against guys like Untamed. You're finally fighting people that have skill. Hostile plays Madden all the time. Yeah, Hostile's like the equivalent of Jolton right now. No offense to Jolton. Speaking of Jolton, though, while we're on the stream, guys, we're going to take a slight delay here. This is now going to be confirmed, unfortunately. As our main event here tonight, we're planning on having you guys another match here, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case just due to time constraints. But NBC Master was scheduled to compete. He is on somewhat of a main event streak that is coming to an end tonight. However, that does not mean that we are done with announcements in relation to NBC Master. We are going to announce what is happening to NBC and the Superstardom Championship at True Punishment. If you guys did not already know this, Hybrid Maniac, our current reigning undisputed world champion here on ED, will be unable to attend the True Punishment pay-per-view, and so for that reason, Hybrid is going to be defending next week on ED 300 when we go live in full for our entire ED 300 show. That, again, next week we'll get a date and time for you on our Twitter account over the weekend as soon as we find that information out for you. But we can confirm. I'll see what I can do. What about the other ones? Do you literally work Tuesday through Friday? No, because Traba didn't tell me if he was ready. Well, either way, though, we are still apparently waiting on Trappa, despite the fact that he told me.
I'm just trying to load it out.
You told me, dude. You told me 2 seconds. You lied. Alright, yeah, I'll make the match now then. Alright, guys, the match is up. We are still waiting on Tripod right now. Now, keep in mind, of these 3, Aaron's the only one that in recent memory has not gotten the opportunity to fight Hybrid in a one-on-one. Now, Beatdown did a couple months into the summer, and Tripod did as recently as X2, where he was mauled down. But he has an opportunity to avenge that. Of course, new game. Beatdown was competing with Hybrid somewhat. And Aaron, of course, is hoping that he can showcase a little bit of his new self. Aaron, we have not seen a whole lot of. In fact, Aaron, I'm not even sure. How many matches have you had on 2K17? 2 EIF matches. So, yeah, so Aaron, an unexpected opportunity here tonight. But Aaron does want to declare himself in ED. Beatdown as well, declaring himself in ED. These 3 guys still comfortable in the created side of things. NBC Master and Hybrid Maniac, on a side note here, both the main event champions in EIF today, as they both won their championships at SummerSlam. Today marks the 80th day that both men have held their championships, a 2.5-month reign that will continue NBC's reign guaranteed to surpass 3 months. Hybrids originally was planned to, however, he's now been thrusted into having to defend tonight, or I'm sorry, not tonight, but next week rather. That will be before the 3-month mark. Although Hybrid will still have had a fairly, even if he were to lose next week, still a pretty superior reign to most this year. NBC Master has the longest Superstar Championship reign of 2016. In fact, when NBC defends next at True Punishment by just 1 day, he will have beaten Hostile Exile's longest reign as the undisputed Superstar champion that was set back in 2013. So a very historic reign for NBC Master. Again, confirmed to go into that. And NBC, by the end of the night, will have a confirmed opponent. Stipulation yet to be revealed. We do have 2 confirmed matches already for the True Punishment pay-per-view. Starting with the X Division, we've got Midnight Mayfire and Jolton once again for the 3rd consecutive pay-per-view. These 2 will headline the X Division section of our card. And the idea behind it is Jolton asking for one more match. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to get that. He is going to have the match, but the question is, can he get the championship? Can he get the brass ring that he has been fingertips away from reaching over the last 2 pay-per-views in which he gave quality performances against Midnight Mayfire? Midnight earlier this evening made quick work of the new interim #1 contender at that time, Apex Predator, who was green barred with half a green bar remaining for Midnight Mayfire. A hashtag Mickey Gald, as we call it in EIF now. And we see a couple of them already here in 2K17. Something we might not see, which unfortunately seems to be the case, is we may not get this contenders match. Yeah, but the problem is like getting it. I mean, that's no. Because how you guys can't connect together, so just add one more person. Well, not quite sure why. Well, we do have to have somebody face Hybrid next week. I think the only logical thing to do is, because Tripod has been given a one-on-one against Hybrid before, I think the only logical thing to do is try beat down an Aaron in a one-on-one and see what happens there. I know that may not be the preferred method from anybody here, but we're seeing what we can do. We're just going to have to wait until somebody crashes here. Unfortunately, this normally doesn't take so long, so my apologies to everybody trying to watch. Did not expect this. I don't know if that's even true, but it was in March. All right, guys, just go ahead. Let's get a couple people to crash out of this one. We'll try beat down Aaron. If that doesn't work, we're giving it a no contest, and we're ending the show like that. So everybody got on the stream for nothing. You're getting a no-show. Nah, you'll just get a no-show. No compete. You get a participation award. No. Alright. So we're going to try and make this one last time. One more match, right, Jordan? Well, how about one more time? Aaron and Beatdown, 2 guys that haven't had an opportunity as recently as Tripod has, and also 2 who have not fought Hybrid on his current reign in a one-on-one opportunity. So let's make this. Let's have somebody that I know has good connection watch. How about NBC? Also want to apologize to a number of superstars who were unable to get matches tonight. I do understand a lot of people wanted matches tonight. However, that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles with EIF times of matches and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, the match is up. NBC join to please watch. Aaron and Beatdown, please join, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Is Aaron a mod? But then Aaron's wrestling. All right, so NBC has joined. Let's just hope that Beatdown and Aaron can as well. And let's hope that this match can happen. All right. Well, they say third time's the charm, right? All right, so before we get too excited, we'll just go ahead and, as I said, let this load up. Got 2 matches confirmed for True Punishment thus far. We mentioned Midnight and Jolt and stipulation still to be determined. And also a huge match between Superstardom characters that is a dream in the WWE. It's happened before in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and it's going to happen for the first time in EIF, and that is Deathlock versus Ratlock. We are going to see Shinsuke Nakamura make his EIF debut by way of Deathlock, and he will be going up against Ratlock, who represents the phenomenal one AJ Styles, and we're hoping that it is nothing short of a phenomenal match that comes your way Saturday, November the 19th at EIF's 5th annual True Punishment, which we're also going to be doing raffles and predictions for, just as we did, I should say, at Fight the Fate. And we certainly hope that all of you understand you do not even need to be an EIF superstar to participate in those raffles or predictions. It's an opportunity to win a lot of money, as we found out Tripod was the reason for this. Completely clean connection elsewhere. So we do get set for our main event. Beatdown and Aaron, a one-on-one. The winner gets a one-on-one next week at Extreme Distortion's 300th episode. Aaron, if I did a show 9 to 11 next week, could you make it for the main event? We'll have to see. So, Beatdown staring in the face of NBC Master, but the question is, who will stare in the face of NBC Master come Saturday the 19th for True Punishment? So NBC to the outside and beyond. And so we get set our ED 299 main event. Ding, ding, ding. A #1 contenders match. 2 guys looking for an opportunity to step up to the plate and challenge Hybrid Maniac. Aaron able to roll away. And a fireman's carry connects from Aaron to the Beatdown, and then Aaron with an attack on Gravity. Might give Beatdown the upper hand, and it did as he drove the knee into the chest of Aaron. Well, 2 guys who former main event champions, Aaron with both Superstardom and ED, Beatdown, a one-time, one-day undisputed Superstardom champion. That reign short-lived. This lag long continued. NBC, do the thing. Yeah, it happens a lot, unfortunately. The only way I could do it is I could try, and I mean it would probably pause the broadcast, but what move? That's banned. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the broadcast. Beatdown, you give Aaron. The only way you can potentially help it. You see? It helps a little bit. So, yeah. So to the people that are watching, if you guys see we do pause it occasionally, if the broadcast does do that, it's only because we're trying the best we can to get the connection for the actual match itself to get better. So go ahead, guys. Let's restart this one. So beatdown getting called for a banned move. Aaron with a flying forearm right out the gates there. Aaron, a storied career here in EIF compared to Beatdown, who has been here for just a little over a year. In fact, actually getting ready to start 2 full years in EIF.